Got the volume on. Let me turn the music down here, and I think we're good to go. Okay. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late here to the stream. I was literally waiting for water to boil, and here's the water. But I'm gonna sip on some black tea tonight as it kind of steams up here. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go pretty light on these leaves because I've never used this tea before, so I want to see how these leaves kind of open up, if you will, right? There we go. Looks like it'll be steeped here in a few seconds. Close that down a little bit here. Oh, hold on. I accidentally moved my YouTube page. Here we go. Hey, Amon. Hey, Ramses. Hey, Phil. Hey, Rip. Let's see. Sergeant, excuse me. Hey, Amon again. Let's see. Hey, Invest22. Hey, Ray. Hey, Deval. Let's see. There we go. Pushing 30 tonight. So okay, this let me turn this down a little bit. Sorry, I have my own volume for my music. From what I'm looking at right now, as far as DogeCoin's concerned, it looks like Bitcoin's gonna play around with this 20 moving average here. If it goes down below this 20 moving average, I would expect to see Dogecoin probably head back down here to the 26-cent level. So do be aware of that. That drop could be somewhere around I don't know, about 4 or 5%. So just be careful with that. Short term though, as we're looking for Bitcoin, guys, we want it to stay above this trend line here, the 20 moving average right here. We want it to stay above it. You can see how it's tapped it already. If we can do that, we might still be able to make a quick little breakout here with the help of whales and whatnot. But if you're looking at here on the daily chart, last time we were able to pop up above the 20-day moving average, and the 20-day moving average right now is at 47,233, which is about $500, $600 away from where we are now. So Bitcoin can definitely go down a little bit further, and by that effect, drag a lot of altcoins down at the same time. What you're looking at right now is Dogecoin down about 3%, Matic is down about 4%, Ethereum is down 3%, a lot of other stuff is down 3%. The only thing that's not really down too much is EOS and BitTorrent. BitTorrent's only down about 0.5% at the moment. So those are kind of the decent things at the moment. But everything else that you're looking at, most of those altcoins are probably heading down at this moment in time. There may be some outliers, as there always is, but yeah, right now, guys, we're still hitting a little bit of trouble at the moment. Let's see. There was a nice fake out here too. This was a big fake out. I know probably a lot of people buy it over here. If I was paying more attention, I might have taken a nibble here. But here you go, guys. You can see Bitcoin's breaking down below. Now we have 3 hours and 53 minutes really till this candle is confirmed. But this is moving down pretty aggressively here. So you might see altcoins start to take a larger dip, if you will, right, guys? So just be aware of that at the moment. EOS just went positive somehow, so some coins are surviving better than others. On the day chart, we still have a long way to go. The 4-hour chart, let's see. No, it bounced up a little bit here. On the 4-hour chart, we're playing around with the 20 moving average. If we fall below that, then that's going to be a little bit more concerning. But we'll wait it out. We'll wait it out. It almost broke out. It tried. It got knocked down hard. I don't know if it was shorts or something to that degree, right? But I did see it was like whoosh. That let's see. Bitcoin shorted. Yeah. So there's a lot of shorting going on now, trying to push us down below this 20 moving average right here. And if they do it, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back all the way down here to 46,835, and that's where we might start to see a little bit more panic setting with the market. And I don't mean like the crash, like, oh my god, the world's burning, but you do normally see people like on YouTube or any sense of social media be like, oh my gosh, what's happening, blah blah blah, right? Right now we're still consolidating after this massive move that we've made. We had a period like this where we waited. Let's see. Let me go to the day chart, then I'll go over and answer some of your guys' questions. We had a consolidation phase from here to here. That was about 12 days. Right now, we're at a consolidation phase and it's been about 9 days. So we might just have to consolidate here a little bit longer, guys. Again, I'm not, I sold some of my coins off here just as a precaution when we broke the trend, because that's what I normally do. Right now, I'm looking to see if we're going to hold over the 200-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. Both of these are pretty big things, because if we fall below the 20-day moving average, one of two things is going to happen. We're going to have a huge red candle that's going to take us down to the 200, where we might have a chance of having a large green candle rebound, like really right at like literally the day afterwards, because it'll be bouncing up above the 20 next time. Kind of what you see right here. Try to go below, then it kind of want that something so that same size as what you see from this red candle, this green candle. But if we do break down below the yellow candle, then we might have a huge rush, a huge breakdown back down to maybe 44,000 or so. So I'm waiting to see how short term, how does it deal with the 20-day moving average? Medium term, and by medium term I mean like maybe by the next 3 to 4 days. How does it deal with this 200-day moving average? And then on short term, on the 4-hour chart here, this is like, you know, next 10, 12 hours, right? How does it stay above this 20 moving average here, or does it decide that it's going to fall down and head back down towards about $47,000, right? Which would be about 1,000-point drop from where it is at this moment, which would probably lead to some pretty moderate losses across most of these altcoins at the moment, right? But you can see Bitcoin's down about 2%. It's pretty much where everything else is at the moment. Let me put this down right here. There we go. Alright. But that's pretty much what's going on right now at the moment, guys. I'm watching this closely. We are seeing a little bit of a dip from Bitcoin, and you're seeing that from DogeCoin as well. But if we take a look at here at DogeCoin's already broken down below support at first. But it just broke down below the 20 moving average here on the 4-hour chart. And now it's heading, you know, you can see it's testing out support from a while ago. We'll see how it performs, but since this trend line really didn't do much last time, I would say if we break down below here and we break down below this white line here, which is definitely possible if Bitcoin breaks down below that 20-day moving average, not the 20 on the 4-hour chart, the 20-day moving average, you might see Dogecoin come back down to the 26-cent range. So just be prepared for that if you guys are, you know, holding that for a swing trade or a day trade or whatever type of trade you guys are doing for it at the moment. And then let me see right here. I'll make this here, but you can see Dogecoin's, I mean, overall, guys, I know Dogecoin's taking a little bit of a hit right here, but as far as where crypto is going at the moment, I mean, this Dogecoin chart just looks like a long consolidation period where it's looking for a reason to pop here. Now, it doesn't look like Dogecoin's going to pop off anytime soon, right? Unless Bitcoin does something crazy, but at this moment in time, it looks like, you know, if you look at a lot of other charts, maybe Dogecoin will have an opportunity to pop maybe 1 to 2 weeks, really. And that may be a good move because this is a 4-hour chart, not a daily chart. The daily chart looks a little bit like this, so you can see how it's, right? Might have to move down a little bit before making a move up, but we'll be watching it. And the good thing for Dogecoin, at least, that Bitcoin doesn't have because it broke through its support, Dogecoin at least still has a support line right here. You see this trend line right here? It still has that as support, and hopefully by the time we get a little bit closer to this, if we do get back down to the 26-cent level, maybe the 50 moving average, 50-day moving average will come close enough to this line where it'll be a little bit of a support level for us. At least I'm hoping, right? Because we do not want to break down below this 50 moving average here, because that would lead us back going down to like, you know, 24, 23 cents, which would not be fun for anybody, obviously, right? All right, now let me put this back up to the 5-minute chart here. Looks like there's a bit of a whale war going on at the moment too, guys, so we'll be watching it pretty closely. This is the old level of support we had here. That green line was the old the 20-day moving average. Now, the average has obviously moved up since then, but we're going to see if it's able to hold or not, because you will see how it kind of held right here, and then it bounced up afterwards. It looks a little bit nicer when you go to the 4-hour chart here. Right? Played around with it, kind of the median, then boom. So I'm going to be watching to see how that holds up, if it holds up at all, right? That 20-day moving average really no longer exists technically. But that line still does from the, you know, a few days ago. Hey, James. Hey, Caesar. Hey, Robbie. Mike locked in 5K of profits from ADA just now. Probably going to buy back in later, but very excited. Hey, there you go. See, that's fantastic, right? We don't know whether, you know, we're going to boom here, or it looks like we're probably going to drop a little bit more here, but I'm happy you took the profits, you locked in those gains, and now you already have the plan. Hey, I'm going to use this money to make more money down the line. That's really what I'm trying to teach you guys here. Oops, sorry, guys. I totally forgot I didn't have my light on. But yeah, so, hey, congrats, my man. 5K in profits is no joke. That is a lot of rent money. That's a lot of bills money. That's a down payment on a car, right? I mean, that's amazing right there. That's amazing. Don't tell the wife. Let's see. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Michael. Just got 2 notifications from Webull saying Ethereum Classic was above 200 and it went below 42. No clue how that happened. Wait, what? Just got two notifications from Webull saying Ethereum Classic was above 200, and then it went below 42. No idea. That seems like a glitch, but that's a crazy glitch to hear, because that'd be super. That would be a lot of excitement and a lot of tears right afterwards. Webull's playing with your emotions right there. That's no fun right there. Let me see. Webull, what is Ethereum Classic doing at the moment? Yeah, 63. I was like, yeah, it's not close to any one of those ones at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't get down to 40 tonight, but I don't think it will. Hey, so I'm having a good night. Thank you very much. I just made some tea, actually. I'm going to pour it in a second here. Just got finished steeping. This is some of that black snail tea. I didn't put too many tea leaves in here. I want it a little bit lighter. Last night, that green tea kept me up until like 5 a.m. this morning. So that's going to be more of a morning tea from now on. But as far as a good entry point for Litecoin, yeah, let me take a look here. All right. So you see right now, most things are down about 2-3%, some cases 4.5% at the moment. Litecoin's actually up about 0.5%, not a lot, but it's up a little bit here. I would look to buy Litecoin maybe a little bit closer to the 200 moving average here if you're looking to buy now, right? Because it had a nice little pop earlier, obviously, because a lot of coins did. Let's hop over to this is the 5-minute chart. If you're looking for like a little dip buy, like for an opportunity to pop, this would be it. But if you're looking for something a little bit more substantial for a swing trade, which I think you are, you're going to see how this chart looks a little bit different than most other things. It had a fake out right here on the 4-hour chart. We saw that coming down. I'd wait a little bit longer. I'm thinking you can probably get a good price under 170 here pretty soon, especially if Bitcoin's going to go down to possibly the 200 moving average, which is about 46,000. That's about $2,000 less, which will probably drop a lot of altcoins about 5 to 10% down at that rate, right? So let's see what's about 5-10% down from here. Yeah, you can probably get in the 150s here if you just wait a few days. If Bitcoin continues to dip, but right now during this consolidation phase, you're either going to be taking nibbles on Litecoin with a stop loss of 162, right? Or you could actually even have a smaller stop loss if you wanted to be more cautious with it. Maybe 170. But right now, you're either going to be nibbling for a potential breakout if Bitcoin is able to kind of go boom from here over the next few days. Or you're going to be waiting for, I would want to say, a little bit longer until it plays around with the 20-day moving, 50-day moving average here around 150. That's my best bet now because this thing still looks like it wants to go down here. It still looks like it wants to go down. Even if you're just consolidating at the moment, it really has no support underneath. Where was this line I just drew? 162. So I think this is probably going to come down here as you see Bitcoin decide to take a little bit of a dump right here, right? But I'd be careful with it at the moment. But I would say sub 170 is probably a decent entry price for it if you're just kind of waiting it out. That may change with how the chart moves, but right now I'd say I wouldn't buy this for under 170, 160 right now. Let's see. Sorry, no, 160, 150. Sorry, not 170. 160, 150. Let's see. Still making a little bit of moves right here. Hey, Doodle, thank you for hitting the like button, dude. I really do appreciate that. Hey, go stay hydrated. I know, right? I know. Here, let me get a cup of my tea going here. Actually, I have one of my little Chinese cups here. Let me pour it in there if I can match this up here so I can actually pour the liquid. A little bit means it cools down really fast, but it's nice and steamy here, so I'll drink this tea here in about a few minutes once it cools down. There we go. Let's see. Hey, kid, hope you're having a very, very good day. Hey, Cisco Reyes, hope you're having a very good day as well, too. Let's see. Oh, hey, Mark Ryder. Sorry, guys. I missed a couple of you guys' messages here. A whale happened? Yeah, there we go. Hey, Doodle. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, guys, I've been doing good. I spent most of the day kind of relaxing. I think I'm getting a little bit stir-crazy from not talking to people that much. So I think I'm going to try to hit up a few friends out here and see if I can go out to lunch or something with them. I went to my chiropractor today, and that's about it. I'm realizing that besides you guys, I'm really not having any, human interactions. So I need to step that I need to step that up. I'm feeling a little stir crazy from not doing anything. Mostly because all the mask mandates are about to come back into Washington, I think tomorrow, and I hate masks, so I just tend not to do anything. Let's see, there we go. This is from yesterday. There we go. There we go. That's from yesterday. Sol is up 8% still from yesterday, even though Sol's taking a dip at the moment. Okay. Bitcoin Gold is up a lot from today. Let's see. Okay. The only biggest loser that we talk about a little bit on this channel really is Matic and Internet Computer. Those are the biggest losers so far today. And yeah, it was about 6% down. That's not too good. That thing looks like it really wants to go down here. All right, that's fine for now. There we go. There we go. Oops, let's see. Hey, no worries, Marbles. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it a lot. Hey, Ghost Rider, thank you so much. I appreciate it. What do you call dude, man, definitely make some tea. It's really good. I mean, like, I love the tea from this place. I mean, you've tried it a few times, I know, but this is I mean, it smells like black tea. I'm really excited to try it out. It's just so freaking hot. I can barely touch the cup. I used to have like working guy hands because I used to do a lot of wood work. But over the years, I just put a lot of cocoa butter lotion on it, so my hands are all nice and soft now. So now I can't. Now all the temperatures really get to my fingers. Let's see. Hey, let's learn. I'd wait a little bit longer because Bitcoin may be taking a dip here. I really want to see what Bitcoin does at the 20-day moving average here before I start making calls on it. Because right now, it's moving down slowly. We have like, I don't know, another 19 hours and 39 minutes until this candle bar closes. So a lot can happen here. Heck, this could even turn into a green candle, and then we could close above this by the time of this day candle, right? But for now, we're going down a little bit. I'm waiting to see what happens if we're able to bounce above the 20-day moving average. If not the 20-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line here, right? So I'm hoping we can bounce off of one of those. If you're looking for a short-term position where you want to, make a quick buck, something like that, I would say probably don't gamble on the 20-day moving average here. I'd probably try to gamble off the 200-day moving average for an opportunity to buy some altcoins and have a little bit of a pop-off moment, right? That'd be my bet at the moment, but that means you'd have to be watching Bitcoin's chart as well as whatever other chart you guys are looking for, right? Because usually these bounce plays are pretty nice, but if it doesn't work out and it keeps on, if it goes below this line, just sell. You might lose 1 to 2% of your investment. That's nothing. Just don't become a bag holder if for whatever reason, if you do buy at this 200-day moving average right here and it dips down below it, if it goes down to 44,000, that'd be a $2,000 drop from where it is at this 200-day moving average, which would lead to some, a little bit of feeling of bag holding, a little bit of regret for not selling at the right time, right? So just be careful if you guys do enter these positions because there is going to be a little bit of volatility here as we approach these moving averages. And we know, as I kind of repeat every once in a while, when we cross over a moving average, we usually have a much larger candle bar, and that's going on the upside and the downside. So, just be aware of that. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh, my voice is getting a little raspy. And then you guys can see on the 4-hour chart, why we're kind of paused at the moment is we're testing out this 20 moving average here on the 4-hour chart. I'm hoping we can hold it. Doesn't look so good at the moment, but we have another 3 hours and 37 minutes before that really gets into effect, right? So we'll be waiting it out. There we go. All right, perfect. Hey, Devo. Hey, today's my friend Jada's birthday. Can you tell her happy birthday? Happy birthday, Jada, and I hope I said your name correctly, Jada. Have a happy birthday, and have a happy Saturday. What do you call it? Saturday, I think. I don't have a life, so I don't know what day it is. Saturday? Yeah. You better be partying and having fun with all of your friends. Have a very, very good birthday. Wait for it. Let's see. Easy on the green tea there. I know, right? I was surprised that green tea kept me up until 5 o'clock this morning. Then I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning. And then I got a call from my chiropractor saying, like, where are you at? And I was like, oh. So I put on this little quick outfit and I just raced out the door to go to my appointment. Ooh, Mad Ginger and Peach Block Tea. That sounds really, really good. Hey, Jesus. I told you about Jasmine Oolong Tea. Yes, that sounds really, really good right there. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. There you go. Hey, Doodle, not even worried. Yeah, most people aren't going to be worried about these movements here. We've kind of just been kind of going through these patterns at the moment of kind of just consolidation. And remember what I told you guys a few minutes ago here. Let me see. You know, we usually have short memories as human beings, but if we go to the day chart here, this last consolidation phase that we had, it was about, it was about 12 days of consolidating from here to here when we had this nice breakout to the next leg up. At the moment, we're about 9 days in, so we still have plenty of time. And I mean, there's not really going to be a direct correlation between these two lengths of time it took to break out, but it does show that we can have some bad times and then continue to pop off out of nowhere, right? And in this instance, we bounced off of support and we bounced off of the 20-day moving average for this move right here. Now. We're probably going to have to try to bounce off of the 200-day moving average, to be honest, in order to get that going. And we'll see how that really goes. But we don't really have a dual level of support here, which is going to be a little bit of an annoyance. But we'll see how it pans out. We'll be watching it pretty closely. There we go. All right, perfect. Hey, Jonathan, hope you're having a very, very good day. And hey, Blake, hope you guys are having a very, very good, evening. Good evening. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Kayla, LRCX had a nice bump on Friday. Ooh, I hope you're making some good money off of it. Wait for it. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, right now we're taking a little bit of a dip here. I'm thinking probably till the 20-day moving average here. And if we break down below that, I'm pretty sure for certain we're going to head for the 200-day moving average, which at this time is about $44,000. So that could be a pretty sizable drop over here over the next few days if we break down below this 20-day moving average. Let me just double check that here since I haven't had my tea yet. 200 is at the, the 200 is at the 46,000, 46,000. That's 2,000 points, 44,000 is the major level of support here. If we fall below this, then it's time to be like, okay, let's see where we go here. But I wouldn't be too concerned until we hit there. But I've scaled out 25% of my position here. I'm probably going to scale another 25%. I said if it falls down below the 20 moving average here, but I might change that to the 200-day moving average here. So, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on if I scale out again here. And then I'll probably end up selling another 25% if it falls below this blue line here. And then for that last 25%, I'm probably just going to let it ride since it has such a low average compared to where we are now. But I'm more than happy to start taking some profits here. And then I'll be using, looking to buy back those crypto to get even more coins, right? Alright, there we go. But you see DogeCoin hitting support and just kind of lagging right now. So DogeCoin, everything seems to have cooled down a little bit as Bitcoin's making a move for the 20 moving average, I think, on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's playing with the 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart, so it's slowed down a little bit. You'll know if it breaks down below that pretty fast, though, because you'll see this spike down. You'll see this spike down below support right here. Let's see. Ooh, Ghost Rider, that sounds really good. And that's from somebody that hasn't had, I've only had breakfast today. Ooh. Hey, Time Alone, happy to see you back. Let's see. Hey, D's. I know, I just can't help but drinking green tea at all times of the day. I love green tea. Absolutely love green tea. Let's see. Right here. White tea is stronger? I do not actually own any white tea. I don't even. My guy probably sells white tea, but I don't know. I don't think my guy. I don't know. I've never asked for white tea. I know it exists, but I've never never asked for it. It's something I should ask for. Now everybody's talking about spaghetti. Now I want to eat food. Let's see. Hey, Doodle do exactly. Yeah, everybody's gonna be hungry after this food. There we go. All right. All right, guys. But overall, guys, it is a little bit of a problematic situation, but I'm not really freaking out about it. It's nothing like the dip we've seen in the past. This one just seems like a more gradual dip. So the only thing that might concern me and might concern you guys is the fact that most of us are going to be going to sleep over here in the next few hours, which may end up making us a little bit worried to see the price that we're going to wake up to. Right? That could be the only thing I could really see happening right now, as far as something to be really worried about. Hey Randy, I think we might be in a macro bearish Gartley pattern. Started in May at the top of the drop day. Pretty scary outlook if that plays out. Hey Randy, I hope you're wrong, but that is definitely a possibility about how we've been moving up so far. I'm waiting really to see if we're going to hold that a couple of these support levels. Like, let's see. Short term, this let me see. Let me just pull this right here. Let me take a sip of tea. Cheers, everybody. No booze tonight. Last night was too much whiskey. But black tea, oh yeah. Got a little bit of a stem or something in there. Oh, that tasted actually really good, though. I can see why it was freaking expensive. It's good, though. That has a lot of complex flavors in that one. All right. I'm going to pour this in here. I realize if I just pour this in here, then it cools off a lot faster than that tiny cup. There we go. You can see how I had like a little teaspoon of leaves and how many leaves they turned into here. All right, there we go. But yeah, short term, guys, what I'm watching, this is the 4-hour chart. Now the 4-hour chart, I'm looking to see if we can stay above the 20 moving average, right? If we're able to bounce off of here, we still have an opportunity to have a decent, like a regular candle right here if we manage to hold over the next 4 hours, right? But then on the good side here, if we're able to bounce up here, we may have an opportunity to have a large green candle as we try to break above the 50 moving average here, which you can see from here represented pretty much. And that was about how big of a pump up was this? 1.5% or about 800 point jump, somewhere around there. This green, this time it broke above it. You can see a pretty sizable candle, right? If we're able to do that, then we can be right back on track to trying to have a breakout right here, and then try to go up a little bit higher, right? What is this? What is this from? What is this from? Oh, that's from here to here. Sorry, my brain wasn't working for a second. But then if we break out here, then we have to try to break out above this trend line here. Then we hit that major level of resistance. But just because we're kind of coming down here a little bit, it doesn't mean all is lost necessarily, right? At least in the medium term or short term. We still have an opportunity here, which is why it's going to be kind of crucial to see what's going to happen over pretty much what's going to happen while we're all asleep tonight, right? If you guys are in India or, Europe or Asia, you guys are going to be probably fine looking at this charts because you guys will be awake. Everybody in America is going to be waking up tomorrow to either having a nice pop-off or a pretty decent drop in crypto, unfortunately. Maybe the best we can hope for is, oh, no, not the best, but hopefully we might just wake up breaking even or something similar to that. But yeah, short term, I want to see us hold above this 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Over the next few days, what I'm looking at is the 20-day moving average here, 20-day moving average, and then the 200-day moving average, which is pretty crucial in my estimations. And then last of all I'm really paying attention to at the moment is this trend line right here. Excuse me, this horizontal line, because that's a major level of support for us, and I'm hoping it's going to be able to hold. If not, we might go down all the way back down to maybe $41,000, which would be not so good for altcoins, right? Not so good at altcoins because they might have some really bad circumstances coming in here. And then, of course, the last thing here is just if for whatever reason we're able to break out of this line and this line, these trend lines here, that'd be a pretty good sign right at the moment too. Let me see. This is a 4-hour chart. This is the day chart. I want to stretch this out a little bit here. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. And what I'll do for the other stream as well, I will update that other stream. So these trend lines all are on it, right? Pull that out there. There we go. So I'll add this to the other stream as well, and I'll do it right afterwards because I think, oh geez, I think this is it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'll make sure to add this to this chart that we're looking at right here, right? That should be fine. Because that one is showing, that's a 5-minute chart there. Oh, yeah, it's showing this breakdown right here. Okay. Is it? Okay, I guess it is. Okay, that's fine. But we're going to watch Bitcoin pretty closely, you guys, here. But like I said over the past few days, this is kind of the week to be watching to see what Bitcoin does because, you know, these consolidation phases are not. They always bring out the little bit of anxiety for traders, right? Let's see. Hey, Crypto. I'm getting ready to make a quick late dinner: pan-seared pork chop with some bean sprouts, onion, bell peps, and mushrooms and steamed broccoli. That sounds really good right there. I could use some broccoli. I have some carrots I actually want to eat. Believe it or not, just freaking carrots. Let's see. Hey, teaser. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Sorry. Freaking huge spider right there. And it freaking just... I mean, you guys can't probably see that thing moving, but it's a big boy. Oh, all right. Give me a second, everybody. Give me a second. Oh, shit. It's a little, it's either a little hobo spider or a little brown recluse. Oh, Jesus. All right, give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. Give me a second. Give me a second. I will be, I'll be right back. I can't have that going on in here. I usually have my shoes off over here, and thank God I have my shoes on right now. Hold on. Shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Aha. Oh, fuck, it didn't kill it. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, I killed it. Okay. It ran for a little bit, then it kind of shrunk. So, give me a second, y'all, while I just go get some bug spray so I can really spray it down, and then I'll be back. Whew. All right. So I'm not too logical when it comes to cleaning up stuff, right? So I'm gonna use a little bit of pine sol to drench him first, even though he's dead. Then I'll spray him down with the anti-roach spider. It's fresh floral, so it smells good even though it's bug spray, giving me that false sense of security that's okay to breathe in toxins. Oh. That was the first spider I've seen in here in a few weeks. I'm sleeping on my sofa tonight. Now let's go over here. Oh, I do got that ring light there, but I don't want to pick it up. Oh shit, it's still alive, damn it. Okay. Alright, let me get the walls. Let me get the windows. I'll be back in a second. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. have my tea underneath the toxins. All right. Whew. All right. Give me a second here. I'm turning my fan on a little high very quick just so I can blow all the scent away so I can breathe. Well, you know. Yowza. Where did that even come in from? Alright. Alright. Hey, Robert, thank you very much for the super chat, my man. I appreciate it. Whew. It was eye level. I can't do that. Okay, I think that's enough fan. I'll leave it on low here to kind of keep some of that stuff up. Alright. There we go. Oh god, I missed my old place because I had wood floors so I can kind of scoot around. Alright. Ooh, that cup is hot from the tea. Give me a second, guys. Ooh. Alright. Fun fact, pine sol did absolutely nothing to it, so if I had my lighter I would have done a little flamethrower action there, but whew. Alright. Alright. Okay. See, now I'm going to be a little unnerved for the rest of the stream here, guys. Alright. Alright. Alright, everybody. That was pretty chill. I'll go back in here and I'll save that clip from the spider and I'll just post it for you guys so you guys can see why I hate spiders so much. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Hey, Barry, thank you so much for the super chat, just like Robert, thank you very, very much. Hey, man, just started watching your channel a few days ago, digging your style, and that spider was some grade A entertainment. Oh, geez, toxins. I appreciate it very much, my man. Hold on a second. Whew. My mom stopped by today after, I think her and my sister went shopping. My mom bought me some blood orange organic flavored Italian soda. I've never had this before. I usually don't drink soda too much. Most of the time I drink soda, it's what do you call it? Ooh, there's a lot of spray over here. I spray too much. I usually get the soda you make at your home. I forgot what it's called. Stream something. But yeah, hold on. Okay. Alright, everybody. Alright, let me get back to the messages. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna, what do you call? See how I'm going from here. There we go. Alright. There we go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, guys, I definitely, I definitely killed that thing right there, so that's good. Whew, okay. Hey, Doodle Dude, I am not okay. I am sweating, guys. I am sweating at the moment. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, I made you jump. Sorry, guys. There we go. Let's see. Empty the can. Yeah, the can is pretty much empty. It's pretty much empty at this point. I was spraying it for a good 2 minutes. That's why I can't breathe over here. But yeah, I'm definitely sleeping on my sofa tonight. I ain't taking a chance here. Most of the spiders I see are in my bedroom. There was a few in my kitchen when I first moved in here. I got all those out. Some in the living room, I got them all out. I'm going to get some sticky tape just in case. I wonder if it... It might have just come through one of the vents. I think the vents is probably what I need to clean out here. Yeah, I would say it could have been the vents. I don't use my heater though, so maybe I should start using my heater to kill all those suckers in the what do you call? But if I turn on my heater, will a whole bunch of spiders run out? That's the question. All right, so yeah, I'll spray my vents before I go to bed. I got some home defense stuff, and I'll buy some. Well, hold on a second, guys. Here. Oh no, I won't order. I was gonna order some bug spray on Amazon, but I realized I live like, I don't know, 10 minutes away from a Home Depot, so I should be fine. Alright, let's see. Hey, Bright is killed with fire if it must. Exactly, right? And gas mask. Alright, there we go. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Let me... I think a mask... I don't even have any masks over here. I don't think so. Like, not close to me. Mostly, I get disposable masks for most of the time. I don't actually have one of those nice masks that everybody else has. My masks are these disposable masks like this. But if I wear this... There we go. Oh, snap. It actually is helping a little bit. I'm surprised how much this helps. Okay, well, you know. As soon as somebody jumps on the stream right now, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this dude's making a statement. I gotta block him or something." Ooh. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I can. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's something. Okay, Spider-Man is dead. Yeah, for real. Hey, teaser. I would roll a joint. I have no more pre-rolls. I have some flour, but there's I have nothing to put it in at the moment, and it's some good top shelf stuff too. But I'll be fine. I'm gonna drink a glass of wine after this. I'll drink some melatonin. I'll eat some melatonin after this. It'll be okay. Okay, that was a interesting night. Let's see. Hey, Crypto, you trying to dice the veggies after that? Oh, sorry. No worries, Ghost Rider. I would have laughed too, but I was just like, nope. I was not taking that chance. Let's see. Hey, PC, that's great. Just added 500 subs. Yeah, there we go. I appreciate it. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Hey, Ill-Gotten Gains. I do hate bugs quite a bit. Well, not necessarily all bugs, but spiders, right? Spiders are what I really, 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 really hate, right? And not, maybe, I don't mind the occasional daddy long leg, but I mean, those thick bastards. Oh, dude, those thick boys. Those are the ones that juicy when they pop when you step on them. Those are the things I can't stand, right? Because those things bite. Alright, there we go. Right here. Okay, there we go. Let me see right here. I don't actually have any hairspray. Believe it or not, most of what I have is all like kind of oils and greases. Or I think it's grease, you call it grease, something like that. But yeah, let's see. Hey, RW. Morbid fact, did you know on average every year we swallow 10 or so spiders when we sleep? They crawl in your mouth when you're sleeping and have no idea. Freaks me out to think about it. That reminds me of I don't know how old most of you guys are, but we used to be given these little books in grade school, right? Like, you know, middle school, high school, grade school. And these little books kind of help you stay organized. And on the corners, they'd have these random facts. And I remember that being one of those random facts. And it terrified me until I realized, you know what? I've lived so far. I'm going to keep on living, right? But man, yeah, it was no fun at all. Oh, let's see. Hey, the Diamond Life. Hope you're having a very, very good day. I got one reusable mask here. So every time I go to my chiropractor, I usually get a mask from them, but I usually kind of just stack it in my car. And today I took my car to the car wash and I vacuumed my car. And what I accidentally did is, like, I had like 3 masks in my car, and me, because I'm too lazy to actually just pick up the mask and put them in my glove box, I accidentally vacuumed each one of my masks up, right? And I was able to pull them out of the vacuum, but by then you don't know all the nasty crap that's in a vacuum cleaner, right? Like the long tubes. So I was like, let me just toss them in the garbage anyway. So now I'm down to my last mask, unfortunately. But I can always get another one if I need to. Like, guys, I know COVID's been rough on a lot of people, but remember, I trade for a living. I don't usually do a whole bunch of stuff out, you know? And so I never needed a real reason to have a mask in the first place, right? It's much different. Let's see. Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a dive. Funny enough, Bitcoin took the dive when DogeCoin was hitting resistance, right? Hey, Ollie, get an ultrasonic pest repeller plug. I had the same issue in my basement. Plug a couple of them around. Everything is good to go. Ooh, I am having a electrician come in here to install a few extra plugs. Now I'm just making sure there's no more spiders. To install a few extra plugs here over the next week or so. So I'll have him add a couple plugs just so I have extra, ultrasonic. Let me see. Let me go to Amazon here very fast. Bug plug. ultrasonic pressure pillow, upgraded bug repeller, and 6-pack, $23, or 8-pack, $26. Let's see. Oh, this one has more stars though. Okay. A 6-pack. Subscribe and save. Do they run out of energy? So one per room. All right, hold on, guys. One-time purchase. Tuesday, August 31st. That's the day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow's tomorrow. Oh, snap! What I do? Sorry, guys. I'm just fearing for my life over here. Hold on, 1 second. I'm gonna buy now. 805. Let's go with the J.P. Morgan, and let's go with $26, including tax. That's fine. And shipping over to. Okay, there we go. Order placed. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Or thanks. There we go. All right. Hey, Randy, I hear if you paint spiders with nail polish, it kills them. Oh, if you want to get that close, let me know. I tried melatonin while I was on vacation because I couldn't sleep. Oh, melatonin is great. I don't usually use it too often. What's been happening to me lately is I've been staying up too late most of the time. And when I stay up too late, again and again and again, because I've been working on YouTube stuff and talking with my friends that in other countries and all that type of crap, when that happens, my sleep schedule keeps on getting longer and longer and longer. And what's been happening with that effect is, it feels like I'm about to become nocturnal, right? And so to stop that from happening, I'm gonna try to start going to bed here at 10 o'clock. That's obviously not going to happen tonight. Tonight I'm probably going to stream with you guys till about 10:30, 11. But it's definitely melatonin definitely is a great thing. I don't use it too often, but when I use it, it knocks me out. See, now next time I get drunk with you guys on Friday night, I'm just gonna be all paranoid, be like looking for spiders. There was a nail in my ceiling up there. I think my grandmother, whoever lived in the house before me, no, my grandmother hasn't lived in here years, but the person that lived in this house before me, before I moved in here, I think she hung a pot or something from it, like green or like a plant pot or something like that. But every time I see the nail without my glasses on, I just see a little smudge, and I think that smudge is a spider every single time, even though I know it's there. Let's see. Hey, teacher, can't blame you. It's a long, long night, and it's about 10 o'clock right now. You're probably on the East Coast too. Let's see. Yeah, I got a 6-pack of the ultrasonic. I'm gonna see how they work. I'm really excited to actually see how they work. Because if they do well, I'll actually buy. If they do well, I'll buy them for my mother too, so they don't have to deal with any bugs, or my sister or something like that. My mother almost lost her toe from a brown recluse bite, right? But she's a diabetic, so she doesn't actually know when she's bit, right? Because she doesn't have a lot of feeling in her foot. But luckily, I think my sister saw it and was like, "Hey, what's that little hole in your foot?" And it was like an actual hole because the brown recluse leaves a little nasty bite. With the diabetic, it doesn't heal right. So I don't like spiders. My mom definitely can't. I mean, my mom doesn't mind spiders as much as me, but she'll be in more pain she'll be more danger if she got bit by a spider. But what do you call it? If I see that they're working here and I don't see a spider for maybe a week or so, I'll probably buy my mom. When I got a 6-pack, I'll probably buy her a 12-pack just to be safe, right? Let's see. Illinois is going back to masks Monday. Same here in Washington. Let's see. Hey, it's Chameleon Stone. So I think DogeCoin started off. No, see, now I don't want to put my feet underneath my desk. I'll just do it. I'll sell like this. I think Dogecoin originally started off as a big meme opportunity and buy and pump and stuff like that. But at this moment in time, they're working with Ethereum. They're building partnerships. They're starting to do more with their coin, which is kind of nice. Which is nice. But yeah, a large part of Dogecoin is the hype factor. It is people are going to be buying it at a higher price, right? That's what most of crypto is right now. At least a lot of the altcoins are right now, right? And I'm okay with that because, people have been saying, like, using that same argument for a while, or just kind of that speculation around it. But as long as Bitcoin is, excuse me, as long as Dogecoin is following Bitcoin as well as all these other altcoins, I know there's money to be made here, and a substantial amount of that money as well, right? And because of that, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna hop in here. I'm not holding it. I'm not holding a large amount of Dogecoin for like multiple years from here, right? I'm gonna sell most of my Dogecoin if it hits 80 cents to $1. Then I'll probably leave some of it in for a ride to see how much further it goes from there. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna maybe keep a $500 to $1,000 of Dogecoin long term, but that's nothing compared to the money I put into it. I put like maybe a few $100 into Dogecoin at 0.0024, and it's gone crazy since then, right? So but yeah, I mean, Dogecoin isn't a sure thing at all. Most altcoins aren't a sure thing, but as long as they're riding with Bitcoin at the moment, dude, I'm happy to ride along with it because I mean, let me take a look here. Nope. Bloop. On this last rally where we were taking nibbles down here, up here, right? A lot of us bought sub 20. So I'll just go to 20 cents here so we don't, like, you know, I'm not trying to go too low because not everybody was able to get those low prices, right? Let's say 20 cents here. Within a month, you up 73%. That was easy money. All you had to do was just be patient and wait, right? All you had to do is be patient and wait. Or some people ended up buying the breakout here on that big day, you know. And then if you just bought the breakout as it broke above the 50-day moving average here, wait 9 days, you're up about 50%, right? So there's money to be made. And as long as there's money to be made and you're smart enough to know when to get in and when to actually get out, you'll be fine with coins like Dogecoin, right? I don't want any of you guys to hold Dogecoin longer than you need to, but all of you guys have your own plans, right? If you guys are holding Dogecoin for the long term, I mean, go for it, right? It's going to keep on going up with Bitcoin over time, right? My goal is just I want to catch the top of the next bull run, right? So I'll see where it goes from there, because if Bitcoin goes on another crazy bull run, whatever, maybe maybe Dogecoin could go up to like $1.20, $1.30, $1.40, whatever, right? So there's still going to be money to be made later on. But everybody has their own plan, and so far it's been working out pretty well as long as you've been able to. Well, I would say really what the thing that's been helping a lot of people out is the people that have been trading with money they can afford to lose have been able to keep the money in their accounts long enough to see the rebound and collect those profits. A lot of people were trading with money they couldn't afford to lose, or money they needed to, like, you know, they sold some stuff, they were in the market for like a couple months, and they were like, hey, I need to pull out the money by this month so I can pay my rent, and you know it's over here, or it's over here, or it's over here, and then we're like, dude, like, we can't say that Bitcoin's or Dogecoin's gonna pop off at any time, you know, at a specific time. And so what they did is they sold over here because they had to pay rent, right? Or they sold over here, whatever. So, you know, they're like, oh yeah, now, you know, now they're fine, whatever. But now, you know, they miss out on this rally. And the sad thing about it is most people that sold over here, they had bought all the way over here, or over here, or, you know, over here, right? And they didn't sell at these high points that we saw over here. Heck, I didn't sell at 70 cents. I sold at 50 cents. Whoop, right here. This is when I sold half of my Dogecoin right there. I missed a little bit of movement up, but you know what? I didn't have to worry about all this crapola that happened just a few days later, right? The SNL day was a freaking terrifying disaster for all of crypto. It was definitely a crazy roller coaster that we will see again, but hopefully not anytime soon. There we go. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, get one that covers more square feet. Yeah, I got I'm taking a melatonin now too. Oh, here we go. Recent order. Right here. 1,200 square feet. I think one is for 1,200 square feet. I think. Yeah, this is the image I looked at. Like one for the garage, one for this, one for this, one for this. Also, maybe for like a whole house or something like that. But yeah, so I think it'll be fine for me. I think I'll be good with it. I'm not going to use it for a workshop or an office or anything like that, a warehouse. But no warehouse would ever use these. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see how it works. Wait. Latent period. 3 weeks effective period. What does that even mean? All right, whatever. But you get my point, right? So I got it. I got this one right here. I'll probably buy a couple more if it works for my mom. Let me take a sip of tea. Ooh, these melatonin are strawberry flavored. That's new. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Ooh. Hey, RW7610. When Doge hits $1 or higher, we need to all take Michael out and do some drinking. This guy would be cool to party with. I can be a pretty fun guy to party with. When I go to bars or clubs with people, I'm usually a guy that gets along with everybody to the point where random people buy me free drinks. That's normally what how I go to bars. I can usually just get free drinks for people. Now, a lot of times I end up, since I'm a trader, I usually end up buying rounds for people that are my friends. So they usually buy me drinks. We switch off a lot. Heck, one time I was visiting some friends down in Tacoma. Well, I guess I'm in Tacoma now, but in Tacoma. And we went to this place called Devil's Reef. It's a very humid. It's a little bit larger place. It's not large, but it's a medium-sized place. Downtown Tacoma, very, very humid, very, very hot in there. And it was me and a group of friends, and we were just all having a good time. It was like, a core group of 4 friends. Then like somebody brought their other friend, and like that group that they brought their other posse. So it was like a multi-posse group there. And I bought myself a drink, and I bought my friend another friend a drink because he was having like relationship issues or something like that. Like he wasn't able to he sucks at talking to women. I should just say that. He sucks at talking to women, so he was just feeling down that he wasn't able to talk to any women because they all were like, get away, right? So I bought him a drink, but afterwards I bought everybody a round of shots, and the shots were like $10 a person. It was freaking insane. But that's the type of stuff I do. Oddly enough, one of the girls brought their boyfriend on the little party night with us, and to say thank you, which I appreciated the thought. When we were at this bar. I don't remember what the bar was called. But we were at this bar, and he ordered shots for everybody. But instead of ordering something good, he ordered all of us Fireball. And Fireball is like something you overdose on kind of in college, and so it really like makes you not want to ever do it ever again. And so I was like, but. And then right after the shot, I just left the bar because I was not feeling too hot because I had drinking a little too much. One of my friends puked in his hands inside the bar. The other one ran to the bathroom and puked, and the other friend puked on the in one of the bushes outside, all from Fireball, right? So Fireball is just something I just don't recommend ever getting when you're at the bars, right? I never never do it, never do it. Let's see, but yeah. I love to party. I'm a big party guy. I haven't partied much in a while since COVID, but I'm hoping after COVID, I can go back to kind of just hanging out with people, honestly. Let's see. Wasabi kills my nose from the fumes. Oh, I love wasabi. Exactly. I like it, though. Yeah, wasabi is very, very good. Let's see. Hey, Heaton. Hope you're having a very, very good night. Yeah, do yourself a favor and rewind maybe about 20 minutes ago. I saw a spider and I freak out. It was definitely a traumatic experience for me, but it was definitely a crazy time here. Let's see. Hey, yep. I definitely understand. Yeah, Dogecoin is going to need a huge market cap in order to do all that type of stuff. I just think the world is crazy enough to do it, right? The world is crazy enough to pump up something like Dogecoin up to those highs, right? That's just kind of my personal opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to trade it, right? But remember, it just kind of depends on what your risk is. If Dogecoin's still risky, find something like Dogecoin that's about on page anywhere between pages 5 through 10 on CoinMarketCap.com. Something around the same price that has a locked cap. Buy it, or eventually it'll have a little pop-off day like Dogecoin. Just make sure the name is catchy enough for social media, though. Hey, Invest22, hello from Gig Harbor, Washington. Hey, I was actually there at Gig Harbor a while ago with my friends when they were coming over here for a vacation. I think it was Gig Harbor. I think it was Gig Harbor. No, it wasn't Gig Harbor. We were there for just a little bit of time though. But I think we were Gig Harbor, and then we went to the Viking town. I always forget what the Viking town is called. Forgive me. It's by Bremerton. I hate Gorsk. Let's see. Bremerton. I don't know where we were, but it was a fun place. We went to some type of enjoy. Bremerton Yacht Club. No, that wasn't it. Oh, I don't know where I was, but it was definitely a fun time. I was in the middle of nowhere, though. Oh, wow. I really need to learn to see where I was. But yeah, I haven't been to Gig Harbor in a minute. I have a few friends that live over there, though. Oh, maybe it was Gig Harbor. Not Gig Harbor. Alright, whatever. But yeah, I like Gig Harbor. I haven't been over to Gig Harbor in a while because of the ever since they did the tolls, for some reason, I never went over there. Plus, it was pretty far away from Seattle. But since I moved down to Tacoma, I've enjoyed it a little bit more as far as going down there. Mostly because the roads are usually clear, and as long as you're not dealing with rush hour. The roads used to never get traffic down in Gig Harbor and Vest 22, but now they get pretty crazy. Let's see. Hey, Teaser, have a very, very good night, my man. Have a very, very good night. Fireball was the #1 selling shot in the USA for 3 years. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Not my cup of tea though. Great balls of fire. Let's see. There you go. Oh, where'd they go? Hey, Robert. Oh, yeah, guys, if you can, please consider liking the stream. It does help out the stream a lot. There's like 89 people, 90 people here. I know it's a slow night because it's a Saturday night. But if you guys can like the stream, I'd really appreciate that, guys. Very, very much so. So thank you for liking the stream, and I really do appreciate that. Let's see. Great balls of fire. Let's see. Hey, I only buy Ethereum, Chainlink, and Maker long-term holdings. Oh, those don't sound bad at all. I'm really excited to see what Ethereum's going to do over here the next few weeks or so. Next few years. Because I do know Ethereum is due for a nice big pop here, and I'm hoping that market cap-wise, it can start to challenge Bitcoin if possible. Traumatic for us too, exactly right. Hey, Doodle Doo. Washington State is really nice. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, let me see. I really want to know where I was. Maps, Gig Harbor. Because I had a fun time. Because remember, I showed you guys when I was there. I was when I was there, we got these pictures of seals and whatnot, just chilling just having a good day, right? It's always a nice time when you can go out and you're not too far away from nature and you're just kind of having a good time, right? Yacht Club Broiler. We had dinner at this Yacht Club Boiler place right here, like literally right there outside. It was like half raining, and the staff really didn't want us to go outside. We were like, "We'll tip you very well," so they let us eat outside in the half rain, and we did some really crooked stuff with the umbrellas to make it work. I probably have that picture here, but Silverdale, where were we? I don't know where that. I think it must have been around here somewhere. Yeah, who knows? But I really want to figure out where we were at. Which sucks because I'm the guy that was like, I'm the Washington guy, right? Because I feel like we went south. Ah, this is where I was at. This is where we were at right here. I wasn't used to be on this side. Poulsbo, that's where we're at. Little Viking area. But yeah, so we were there. Pat took the battle boards from here. And then we had some drinks at the Brass Kraken Club. Or was it the Loft? No, the Loft is on top, the Brass is on the bottom. But it was a really fun time. And then afterwards we went to the Slippery Pig Brewery and had even more beer. And had a good time before we drove down here to the Yacht Club Broiler. Pretty good food, right? I normally don't go out much, so anytime I can have some fun going out, I take it, right? Let's see. It's a growing place now, and I know we're at the toll bridge. Yeah, that toll bridge sucks. I have never had any speeding tickets or any interactions with the police, but I have had plenty of tickets where I've forgotten to pay the tolls on that bridge. It's just, that bridge sucks to me, right? Hey, Rob. Hello, Mike. Hope you are having a great night. So far, good night. I just wanted to say I appreciate your BitTorrent stream. I know it only has 2 or 3 viewers sometimes, but I am one of them. Hey, I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it quite a bit. And the way I look at it is I understand a lot of those other streams. Like if I go right here to my channel, bloop, 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 bloop. Like, you know, this one has 46. The other one, not this one, but the other one. One it says 1, one has 3. But I understand that people click on them, so I can see how many times people click on them. And as long as they're getting views, I think it's still worth having up right here, right? So I think it's all fine. Ooh, Whitney Houston, Star Spangled Banner. I can listen to this thing like 20 plus times a day, every day if I wanted to. Whitney Houston has amazing vocals. Let's see back up there. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Every time you guys click on one of those videos, I really do appreciate it, guys, very, very much so. Let's see. Hey, it sounds fun. Oh yeah, it's definitely a fun time. Very, very fun time here. I'm gonna take a sip of tea here. Then we'll go over some Bitcoin. Oh man. Let's see. What is that? Oh, never mind. It's a tea leaf. Thought it was a fly, but it was his tea leaf. Okay, that scared me. Oh, black tea's amazing. Okay. Ooh, that's stronger than I thought it was going to be. I put too many leaves in there. I thought it was a little small amount of leaves. A little bit of a recap here, though, guys. We're on the 4-hour chart here for Bitcoin. We're still trying to hold this 20 moving average here, right? If we're able to hold it, we have a chance of blasting above the 50-day moving average and then really start to chug here as we break through this trend line here. And then we'll probably hit some resistance around like 49,300-ish levels. Maybe stagnate a little bit more, but hopefully we don't. That's what I'm looking at for now. If we break down below the 20 moving average, then we're probably heading back down towards 46,835, which is, you know, a couple grand less than where we are now, or a little bit less than that. But on the daily chart, what are we looking for over the next 2 days? If we are breaking down below this, which is kind of a larger signal, right? If we are getting rejected here, which looks likely at the moment, we're probably going to come back down to 47,293. Excuse me. Then from there, it really depends on if we're going to hold this support level or not. This support level is really not too much because it was the 20-day moving average at that point in time when I put the line up, right? So I think if we break down below the 20-day moving average here, we might as well just head down towards the 200-day moving average, which at this time is around 46,000, maybe $100 above that 46,100, honestly. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. Ooh, I'm putting my legs underneath the table. Feels awkward, but you know somebody has to do it. Let's see. Oh, and on the daily oscillator, we did get a bearish signal here, so let's just be aware of that too. That may come back to bite us in the butt here in a second, or next few days. All right, 5 minutes of Bitcoin here. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of a dip right there. Same with DogeCoin. Let's see. Make that move. Let's see. Hey, invest. Hey, yeah, guys. Anytime you guys check out those streams, I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. Hey, Ghost Red, note on it. In sec, I know, right? Is Moana? Oh, wait, is Mana still on? What's Mana? What's Mana? What's Mana? Is Mana still on? Mana still on? I don't know what Mana is. Mona? Sorry, I don't. Even with my glasses, I can't read. I need to go to the eye test. No, I don't know what Mana is. Let's see. Hey, Digital Tech, happy to see you here, my man. Hey, Michael, how are you? How is the crypto markets coming this weekend? Can you help me out with Doge? Yeah, let me take a little bit of a rewind of what's happening here. Everybody could use a little bit of a revamp here because I know people kind of flow in and out of the stream constantly, right? So let me tell you what's happening with Bitcoin, and then you can use that same information to help you out with Dogecoin. But I'll also I'll do Bitcoin first, keep that information in the back of your mind. Then it'll apply to what's happening with Dogecoin at the moment, right? So we'll go over both charts, but I want to start off with Bitcoin here, so you have a better understanding of, where we're headed. All right. So we had this trend line starting yesterday. Really, I probably adjust it a little bit higher here. That doesn't really matter too much. Now we have this trend line right here. It's white. You can see right here the longer term trend line looks more like this, right? Longer term trend line looks fine. We broke out of this one, beautiful. If we manage to break out of this one right here, not the short one, but this one right here, we could be heading back up to $55,000 easily. But at the moment, we've hit a little bit of a snag. We got rejected from I think 50,500. Yeah, 50,500 here. That was the top that we saw. Now we're taking a little bit of a dip here. It's not really a time to be freaking out, so to speak, right? You may see altcoins drop down in price a little bit here, maybe open up a few potential buying opportunities over the next week or so. But what I'm looking at right now is, since we are getting rejected from this trend line again, on the daily chart, I want to see us hold above this 20-day moving average, which is about, let's call it about $47,345, right? If we are unable to hold that level, I believe we're probably going to come down to the $46,000 level, which will probably take Dogecoin closer to 25 cents, or maybe even 24 cents, depending on how the drop occurs, right? So that's what I'm thinking about in the short, like the more medium term over the next few days as we approach this 20-day moving average here. Next 2-3 days, maybe even today if it's a really bad day, because we do have another 18.5 hours before this day candle closes. But then I want to hop on over here to this 4-hour chart. And the short term here, you can see we're testing out this 20 moving average here on the 4-hour chart. That's really what's concerning me at this moment, right? I just want this thing to hold, and if it holds, then we have a chance of making a little bit of a boom, because you've heard me say this so many times, but every time we cross through a moving average, or the majority of the time we cross through a moving average, we usually have these longer candles, right? Hey, it crossed through a moving average, longer candle, wasn't able to cross, shorter candle. Was able to cross, longer candle, wasn't able to break down, right? Broke down, longer candle, longer candle, longer candle, long candle after support, right? But usually those long candles happen during breakouts. I wouldn't be surprised if during this time there was another moving average here that I wasn't paying attention to on the 15, 30, or whatever chart, and that was another longer candle there. But anyway, right now I wanted to see it hold above the 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart. If not, I would say if we break down below this one, if we close below this on the 4-hour chart, this 20 moving average, I would say we're going to come back down here to this $46,800 level, which would not be too pleasant, because then we're going to be kind of playing around, bouncing, and we're going to be trying to break out of this line still. So we still have a good opportunity, but I really, I don't want to take that chance to get all the way down here, because it's going to be a little bit of a pain, and there's going to be a lot of I don't know what you want to call it, a lot of anxiety at this level. If we break down to 46,800-ish level, you're going to see some anxiety, even though we're at 46,000, right? But yeah, that's my thoughts about Bitcoin at the moment. Now, if we move over here to Doge, though, let me put this back on the 5-minute chart here. See it trying to bounce off the 20 here, actually. Okay. A 4-hour chart for Doge, we'll just start there. You can see Doge right now is trying to hit support. Support right now is about 0.2776. And, oh boy, this is going to make it a little bit difficult. It's kind of playing around with the 20 moving average here. So, somebody launched a firework, sorry. I heard the bumble of it, the boom of it. But yeah, so right now I'm looking at the 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart. It looks like it's going to try to pop up above it, but we'll have to see. This could turn into a huge red candle if, for whatever reason, Bitcoin takes the smallest of dips from here, which will not be too fun to see. More medium term is we're looking at Dogecoin on the 4-hour chart. If we do break down below support, I would say that Dogecoin has a strong chance of going down to this 26-cent level, what you're seeing right here on this 200-day moving average. And then from there, we can try to bounce above it, try to have a good day after that. But again, that'll be really dependent on what Bitcoin does here, and if it's also bouncing off of one of its moving averages, which may give you a short-term buying opportunity to have a nice, I don't know, let's say 5 to 10% gain for holding all of 3 days if both of these time up correctly. And then if we're looking at the day chart here, we have this. Oh geez, yeah, everything feels like a freaking spider right now. Dogecoin has this nice level of this nice trend line right here. We are in this pennant at the moment, so we have a chance to break out later on. But right now, Dogecoin can go all the way back down to 26, 25 cents here. I guess over the next maybe week or so, I'd probably see closer to 26 cents. But if we do take a dip here and we break down below this trend line right here, the only thing that'll save DogeCoin from going like less than 23 cents is probably the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So I'm gonna be watching a lot of this stuff very closely. I'll give you guys pretty much fast alerts as they all come in here. But we're not in a make or break moment, but we are in a moment where you do want to be watching stuff over the next few weeks here, or I would say week, because if we start breaking below moving averages, then you're gonna want to keep track of a lot of this stuff as it comes in, and I'd recommend setting up some alerts on those moving averages that I've discussed. That way, you guys can be aware at any time, whether you're sleeping or not. If we start breaking down, that way, you guys will be able to protect your investments and make sure that you guys can get out or add more, or add to positions or create new positions at some of those buying opportunities and at those selling opportunities at the same time, right? Let's see right here, and let me go back to the 5-minute chart here. But at the moment, unfortunately, we're kind of in this waiting game, and it looks like we're trying. Like you can, the 20 moving average is like right here on the 4-hour chart, and that's why we're bouncing. And we're gonna see if we're able to bounce off of it or not. What I can do here, actually, let me go to the 4-hour chart. It's what we did right here also. Remember, I did the same thing for that moving average. But for now, the moving average is right there. So I'll take off this blue line right here. We don't need that. And I'll have this blue line be right here on the bottom. And there you guys can see that's the trend line we need to stay above right there, basically. And if we're able to do that, awesome. If not, we'll deal with it when it happens. But we're a decent level away from it at the moment. What are we at? About 300, 400 bucks away from it at the moment. Not a lot, but usually when I support, it likes to hug it for a little bit here. There you go. And you can see how it kind of plays around with where DogeCoin's support level was, honestly. A lot of times, a lot of these technical analysis, a lot of these trend lines and whatnot will kind of arrange on multiple charts. And one of the reasons I had a feeling that we were going to go down a few days ago was because, remember I told you guys, I didn't frame it as a way like we're crashing or anything like that. I just said, hey, notice how a lot of altcoins are close to breaking down here. I saw Bitcoin looked perfectly fine. A lot of altcoins look like they were on the verge of breaking down. And when that happens, usually you see Bitcoin take a little bit of a dive first, then it gives a cushion for all those coins to start busting down and breaking down below support and trend lines, right? And break down to their pattern. So, you guys can. I would recommend looking at a lot of these other charts as well, right? Before I go back and answer some of you guys' questions, here's the 4-hour chart for Dogecoin at the moment, right? Trickling down here slowly. We'll see if it's able to bounce off or not. But look at Matic. Matic broke down. No, I adjusted the Matic chart I think a little bit here, but Matic broke down. It's bouncing back up now. Now it's going to try to make a move here, but Matic is below the 20 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Ethereum broke down a couple times here. Each time was a clear. I'm not going to deal with that because if you sold here, you wouldn't have really made any profit since then. Maybe that little bit there, but most people wouldn't have sold there because they want to wait for it to pop above. So Ethereum is going sideways. I mean, it's playing around with its 50 moving average here. Its moving averages. XRP, that broke down. I deleted a whole bunch of lines to update the technicals here, but XRP broke down as well. Right now, you're waiting to see if it's going to pop off here. XRP looks, of all the coins I'm seeing at the moment, XRP has a pretty nice, solid support. It's playing with the moving averages, that's fine. But if Bitcoin takes a little bit of a move here, guys, this thing could have a nice pop right here. So I'd be really excited to see this one. BitTorrent, clear breakdown. This is when see how it went sideways for a little bit, but then it finally broke down after it like that. That was pretty big right there. And it hit the 200 almost on the 4-hour chart. And now it's been booming up ever since, and now it wants to break above. So BitTorrent is up. Everything's down right now except for BitTorrent and Litecoin and EOS, really. And BitTorrent's up almost 2% at the moment, right? So BitTorrent looks like it wants to make a move here. Ethereum Classic broke down. So you could have sold right here. You could have bought at the 200 moving average right here. And then, you could be up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Litecoin broke down. You saved yourself some money. You had another buying opportunity. ADA, right? ADA is still okay. ADA is a special case, though. Broke out. Could have bought right here. Sold right here. Had a few percent profits. What was that profit? 8% profit just for holding for a few hours. Not bad. XLM broke down, saved yourself some money, still has a chance to break out. I like that. EOS broke down, it's kind of following the same movement as Bitcoin at the moment, which is why you see it up a little bit at the, right here, right? I mean, Bitcoin's up about 2% at the moment. It's pretty nice, right? Considering most other things are red. Kind of the same story with STMX here, broke down, but it's kind of bounced up a little bit here. So, you know, and, you know, of course, Sol is doing its own thing here as always. But I do, you see, as soon as the breakout happened, you could buy some right here, and you would be up about 13%, right? But my point is, you know, if you guys look at, like, I would look at a lot of crypto, a lot of altcoin charts every day. Like, I just have a list of like 10, 12 here, but look at them, see how they're doing. If all of them look like they're about to break out all at once, buy some, right? If they look like they're all about to break down at once, sell some. Right? You know, I mean, you don't have to do it exactly like that. I usually sell it during the process itself, not beforehand when it looks like they're all going to do it. Because, you know, the crazy thing about crypto, we all know, there's a lot of, I don't know what you want to call it. There's a lot of manipulation. So, you know, even if it looks like it's about to break down, until it actually breaks down, a whale can come in at any moment and just go boom and pop it up to the moon, right? Even if it does break down, so. But there we go. Park that right there. And it's still moving up slowly. Bitcoin and DogeCoin still taking a little bit of a move up here. Still, you know, still trying to glide a little bit. Let's see. Hey, Digital Tech. Oh, no, you just asked me that. Let's see. But yeah, that's my thoughts about Doge. Is Mana? Oh, is it a ticker? Let me see. Mona coin? Let me see. Maybe this one? I don't know. Let's see. I get it. I get it, Ghostwriter. I get it. Okay. It's a user that comes on the stream. Okay, that makes way more sense because I was like, oh, okay, I'll help you out. I was like, oh. If they make a robot that knows how to trade, I'll be very, very happy. Like a real robot that knows how to trade perfectly. Oh my gosh, I would not sell that. I keep it to myself. Become a billionaire, then sell it off to everybody else. Let's see. There you go. Here goes, Ryder. I usually just do naked calls, so I don't do covered calls or iron quarters, and usually I don't do any of that type of stuff. I usually just like to buy naked calls. Very risky, right? I know a lot of people like to do covered calls because it kind of minimizes how much money you can make, but it also protects you from crazy losses, right? But I like to take that gamble because that's how I combat how cautious I am as a trader, right? That's how I combat that fault in my system, so to speak, right? If you guys wanted to be more aggressive but still kind of have a safety net, you guys could definitely look at covered calls and things of that nature because it'll probably help you out, honestly, right? And then you know, it's pretty easy to do all that type of stuff on TD Ameritrade or Robinhood or Webull. They kind of lay it out pretty nicely, actually. Hey, Drama. Right now, DogeCoin has already gotten rejected. It's just kind of moving down here, right? Like, if you're looking for a clear rejection zone, I'd probably say the next time it hits this white line, it's probably gonna get rejected right here. So, if you can make a trend line, if you know how to do that, draw the trend line up on top from the 4-hour chart or the daily chart. It'll bounce off of that the next time. If it doesn't, then you have a buying opportunity, which you can make some good money right there. But again, be watching the Bitcoin chart. That's why I don't like just talking about one specific altcoin chart, because it really all depends on what Bitcoin is doing at the same exact time, which really gets annoying, right? Hey, thanks, Justin Simmons. I appreciate that like. I really do, man. I really do appreciate that. Hey, no worries, Digital Tech. Always happy to help you guys out, and thank you for becoming a member, dude. I really do appreciate that. Hey, Haram. Yeah, you've asked me about, or somebody's asked me about Disney for the last like 4 or 5 days, I think. And so far, what I'm looking at is 180. Right, had a nice little close at the end of the day. Um, it's definitely due for a little bit of a move here, but I wouldn't recommend buying it until that move happens. And a decent consolidation. I wish it was a little bit of a healthy consolidation, but you saw how hard it was to break above this 50 moving average here, and how hard it still is. And the only reason I say I'd probably wait for this actual breakout to occur is because you see how volatile it's gotten around these moving averages, because all these moving averages are here at once, which means every single day this thing is even making some wonky freaking moves because of it, which could be awesome, right? At this moment in time, you have the 20-day, the 50-day, and the 200-day all really close together, which is kind of nice because it's a big level of support. On the downside, because of that, I mean, let's see. Oh, this is not like TD Ameritrade. Hold on a second. Symbol. There we go. All right. I think some of you guys asked me when you saw some of my TD Ameritrade charts why I don't have my candles filled. It's because of things like this. I like to be able to see the lines inside of them. But what do you call? Monday or Tuesday, this could be due for a death cross, right? And if you guys remember what death crosses are, death cross, Investopedia, just so you guys can get a little refresher thing right here, right? The death cross is a technical chart pattern indicating the potential for a major sell-off. The death cross appears on a chart when a stock short-term moving average crosses below its long-term moving average. Typically, the most common moving averages used in this pattern are the 50-day and the 200-day moving average, right? And you can see right here, the blue line represents the 50. The 200 is represented by the yellow. The 200 is going to be crossed below. The 50 is about to cross below the 200 here, right? So that may be a pretty bearish sign, but I'm still waiting to see how this performs because, you know, I want to take this slow and I want to only buy this if it breaks out, just because of all this clutter here with the moving averages, like unbelievable clutter. It's rare that, I mean, like, guys, on a stock chart, on a daily chart, it's rare that you see all of these at one intersection point, right? It's rare that you see it. I don't even know if it has a name. It might actually have a name. But yeah, it's rare that you actually see it. I haven't seen it in a long time. At least for the charts that I watch, right? On the 4-hour chart here, again, they were all at the same point. So this is something that I'm going to be watching very closely here. But at the moment, I would say, you know, just be cautious with it and just kind of wait it out. I want my body back. There we go. Doge 5. Perfect. All right. Hey, Doug, I don't see any real catalyst with DogeCoin until maybe Elon Musk were to hop back into it. He's kind of disappeared from the picture as of late, and I don't think Elon Musk is really gonna do anything big for DogeCoin until he really feels like it. I mean, I have a feeling that when Elon Musk gets back onto the Doge train, as far as like publicly piping it up, then that's where we're going to see some of those more parabolic moves, like where we get up to like 60 cents, 70 cents, or, you know, above 50 cents, frankly. So I think we need Elon Musk for that. Otherwise, it's going to be some type of deal between Ethereum and Dogecoin, or Dogecoin being used for some big box retailer. Something to that effect is what's really going to get me really hyped about Dogecoin as far as a catalyst for it. Hey, Freddie. No drinking today. I actually ran out of whiskey last night. I drank quite a bit of it. Right now it's just tea. I had a heart attack earlier because there was a massive whopping spider on my wall, which freaked me out. I tried to slap it, but it didn't work. Or smack it with a shoe or a slipper. I got some nice Nike slippers. I call it the Nike slippers, but literally I don't usually wear them all too much. I use them specifically for the airport, and since I'm going flying in a couple weeks, I got them out of the box for the trip. But yeah, so but we killed the spider, so yeah, everything's fine. But yeah, I'll probably, maybe I'll have a wine Wednesdays or something like that, because I do enjoy drinking some wine for sure. Hey, Invest22, I can probably try to do that here. Let's see, I could probably make a video on it. I'd probably be using TD Ameritrade software, Thinkorswim, and not necessarily TradingView, but I can definitely make one of those for you. I can add it onto my list. This week I'm going to start posting out some of those stock chart videos, which I think will be pretty exciting. I forgot who I was supposed to do it for last night, but somebody really wanted to know how to put CNBC TV on trading on Thinkorswim, but Thinkorswim was having a maintenance right last night, and it finally loaded for me today. Thinkorswim is undergoing maintenance. Thinkorswim is undergoing maintenance. Your system may have connectivity issues while we complete our work, right? So I'm waiting for that to finish if it hasn't finished already, and then I can start making those videos. That was a little bit of a hiccup that I was dealing with today, so I was kind of hoping they fix it up here pretty soon, honestly. Let's see. Hey, Invest22. By the way, you help with so many people's questions. Thank you for being responsive to everyone, brother. Yeah, no worries, guys. I always try to answer everybody's questions. The only time where I can't answer everybody's questions is when I'm getting bombarded by different messages and whatnot. And you guys have seen that before. When the stream gets too busy, I focus more on the members or the regulars. It's like the members and the regulars, honestly. Right? But then after that, and then most of the time, when it's slow like it is now, right? Crypto's not the biggest thing in the world. I don't mind helping anybody that has a question, right? As long as they're respectful. And I don't think we haven't had too much spam or people that haven't been respectful in the stream for a while, so it's been kind of nice. There we go. Hey, Freddy, spiders dumped down. Yeah, for real, dude. Here, hold on. I'll show you what I'm talking about, Freddy. No. Is this my stream or is this the other stream? There we go. All right. Oh, that's me sipping a cup of tea. Let's rewind this a little bit. Here you go. I'll turn off the volume here, but it should play if I do it. Let's see. I think so. Whoever watches their own stream, like. All right, there you go. Give it a second here. I'm pretty sure you can see my reaction in real time when I freak out about this spider. It looks like it happened. Oh, there it was. Wait for it. Yeah, I'm definitely saving this, and I'll repost it on a story. Let's see. Oh yeah, but it looks really small when you look at it like that, but it was much larger than that. It was like, yeah, it was about this size. So you maybe put like 4 50-cent coins together, made a round spot. That's how big it was. But yeah, ooh, that scared me. But yeah, I do apologize for cursing during that time as well. That was I normally only curse during distress. Hey Freddie, did you see what GAM did last week? I did not see what GAM did last week. I don't even know who GAM is. So let me know who that is. Maybe it's somebody I know and I'm just not realizing by the name. But yeah, let me know who he is. And what's your number one alcohol, Mike? Your go-to? Well, for the past few weeks, it was Glenlivet. I mean, it's usually whatever I feel like drinking. I'm a migratory drinker. I don't drink whiskey every day. I don't drink wine every day or every week, right? I usually just kind of drink whatever I feel like drinking. This week it was whiskey. I think next week it's probably going to be tequila. But for a go-to drink of something that I could usually easily drink on the fly, I don't drink like that. I do like some Captain Morgan rum. My only problem with it is it's very sweet, but I do like Captain Morgan pretty frequently. I haven't been drinking it in like a few months though. But if I was to go to a bar and just order something like with a drink, it'd probably be some Captain Morgan or something like a. If I'm at the bar, I usually like to drink mojitos. Mojitos are one of my favorite things to drink. Anytime I'm outside at a bar, like outside specifically, I'll order a mojito. It's what I do. When I streamed from on my vacation as I was overlooking the water, um, while I was on my vacation, I had a mojito. I love mojitos at the bar, but at home, it's probably just a cup of Jack and Coke or something like that. Something simple. I'm A lot of my friends are very like they can be fancy or elegant or bougie or rich, whatever you want to call them. Some come from money, some don't. Um, I'm a guy that kind of grew up in poverty, and then kind of got into money later on in my life, and so I've never been one to kind of go for all the fancy stuff. Now I have like fancy scotches and whiskeys and stuff every now and again, but that's just more for the fun of it, not really just to have around the house, if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, usually some rum is usually what I like. What got me on rum, you ask? A certain captain named Jack Sparrow. I don't know why. As a kid, I was like, "Ooh, rum must be really good," and I enjoyed it as an adult. So I was like, "Oh, there we go." It's like a scene from the Blair Witch Project with the camera shifting off too, and I know exactly. Let's see. Exactly, Ghost Rider. Yeah, freaking, I got PTSD from that right there. My gosh. I've lived a pretty simple life besides like my years in the ghetto, and right now I'm happy that a bug is the thing that scares me most in life at this moment, right? What I was thinking of doing is getting a cat along with my puppy. I'm not going to do it. I thought about it for a little bit here, so that cat will eat all the bugs for me. But I was like, I don't have the time for it. No, you don't have to have time for a cat actually, but I don't know how I don't have the mental capacity to have two pets at this moment in time. Mojitos are great if they don't use fake stuff. Oh yeah, I can tell instantly if they're using the fake stuff, and they at least personally the places I go to, they're usually giving you the good stuff. Love mojitos or Bailey's on the rocks. Oh, there we go. Almond cherry liquor. Ooh, oh, you guys have some good stuff. All hard alcohol, no beers. I like beer a lot. I just don't drink it too much. I drink beer with friends when they want to go to a brewery. Like that's when I drink beer. I don't actually buy beer at the grocery store. That's something I just don't do for some reason. But yeah, I do like beer. I mean, like there's tons of flavors I like. There's a cool place in Tacoma, Washington. That's close to where I live. It's called Peaks and Pints. You go in here to the photos, and you'll see you order your sandwiches here. They have places to eat behind this wall on the other side. But you see right here, you go order what you want, and they have these little. Oh, they don't have them up. You can't see them because this is before COVID. But they have a whole refrigeration section of all these individual beers. So you can create your own 6-pack of whatever beers you like or whatever. Take one or two, however many you want to. Draft if you want that as well. But while you're here, you can get all the beer you want, drink it. And I usually get a 6-pack of beer of all these beers right here. This is what I used to do when I got a sandwich. Get 6 beers, drink 1 beer with my sandwich, and take the other 5 home, and I'll enjoy them with other meals. That's usually the most beer I've ever had in my life. At points in my life is usually when I go here. Let's see. It's a pretty humble, simple place, right? Let's see. There we go. Look at all those beers, right? Look at all those beers. Like, there's so much, and they're all smaller breweries. They have some cool stuff, some exotic stuff, some stuff that tastes really disgusting. It's like too out of bounds, right? But I'm usually like a darker type of guy, right? Darker beer type of guy. So that's what I usually enjoy. They have one that's called Rasputin, and that one's pretty good too. But man, oh man, oh man, is it? That's where I get the most of my beer from. Let's see. Hey, Big Mike. What's up, Mike? What's your thoughts on the Safe Moon potential growth over the next 2 years? Honestly, that's more of a question for Crypto Visions, but let me go over here to Safe Moon here. Is Safe Moon on? Oh, it's not on here. Hold on a second. I was on here a little bit ago. There we go, Safe Moon. Whoa, Safe Moon's down 20%. Yowza. Yowza. That's a big move down for some reason. Okay. So since it's not on TradingView, is it? No, it's not TradingView. Unfortunately, I really can't give you the best technical analysis. It seems like the community is there. So if this thing continues to drop, what I'd be doing is taking small nibbles of it, and that community could continue to pump this thing up over time. Now, I don't know what just happened that could make this drop down 19% in one day, as Bitcoin's only down about 1%. Maybe like 2-3%. What is Bitcoin at? It's down 1.5% in the last 24 hours, right? I don't know what's causing that at the moment, but I would be taking small nibbles for a long-term position, or holding your long-term position if you already have it. But once you have a certain amount of money there, I'd probably just not keep on adding to that position, because it looks like it's, for whatever reason, it's pretty volatile, right? Is it on this page? No, it must be on the second page then. Because this is that was a pretty sizable drop for just once, a bad day of a bad day at crypto. Let me see. Not on this page either. Huh? Maybe 3. There you go, save me on page 3. Yeah. So I'd be careful with it. Yeah, this is a pretty sizable drop. It's up 41% in the last 7 days, so that kind of explains a little bit of it here. But in the last 60 days, it's down 20% overall. So overall, this thing's been having a little bit of trouble, it looks like. But me being me, I would take a little bit of a nibble of it just to see if it bounces up over the next few days to have a nice return. Now, keep in mind everything I've been saying as far as the Bitcoin charts and the DogeCoin charts for the next few days, right? As we're testing some important levels of support. But if we can hold those levels, then yeah, add some safe mode. If we end up breaking down and going down to like 46,000, 44,000, then I would buy around those levels. Oh my gosh! Every time I feel something now, my leg hairs are just feeling like it's a spider. But if we go down to those levels, then I'd be take a medium nibble. By medium nibble, I mean like anywhere from like $200 to $400. That might be worth it, but then you want to hold off after that, right? Maybe for you, maybe a $50 to $100 nibble, but you get my point, right? Take some small nibbles on it and see where it goes from there. But at this moment in time, that's a pretty sizable drop right there, especially for something that's under a penny, right? That's the downside of stuff that's under a penny. Usually the charts don't work as well because they fall. See, this thing had support here. And then once it broke that support, you can see how it just kind of went down, 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 right? I still think it's fine because you saw I had a huge, big boom right here. So I think it's just kind of resting a little bit more than other coins. But, take it easy. Long-term longevity, I think it'll be fine for the long term. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully if they can expand to this NFT marketplace, that may be a good chance to make some money there. But this looks like it's going to be a much longer term hold, and might be something that you might want to forget for a little bit, because that is a pretty nasty drop for 1 day time, right? Let's see. Yeah, I would continue to hold. I would continue to hold that, Mike. Hey, Max, vodka Red Bull sounds pretty good to me. Let's see. Hey, Freddie, you think Shiba Inu is legit? So I own some. I don't really like it as a coin all too much, but people kind of liked it a lot back in a few months ago. So I was like, I'll buy a couple just so I can keep track of it. It really didn't do anything that I found exciting about it. Like not like from a profit standpoint. I think it just found a following, and you're going to be trading off of that following. It's kind of like DogeCoin Lite, if you will. That's kind of what you're thinking. That's how I think about it. But yeah, it's just okay. I wouldn't really add a huge position to it. It's more of a fun or a nibble position, and then you just kind of see what happens over the next few years or so with it. I'm not really going heavy on it like Sheeb. I'm not going to go heavy on it at all. But I'm going to have some fun with it at a small investment, which I've already done, and I'll see what happens from there. Because it just didn't do much, right? It just didn't do anything that I really wanted to see over this last, I would say, month and a half. Oh, the wallet didn't work out quite as well as SafeMoon intended. Okay, thanks, loading coins. Okay, that preach. Oh, that. Oh, and Grossrite also says just looked at an article says SafeMoon price under uninterested in recovery heads for 25% downswing. Yeah, that's no fun right there. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Exactly. If you guys ever wanted a clear example of buy the rumor, sell the news, look at Pfizer. Buy the rumor of a booster shot. Booster shot announced. Sell. Could have bought some puts yesterday too, or excuse me, Friday as it broke down below the 20 moving average here. That could have been pretty nice. Or you could have most likely bought it on the breakdown right. Probably the breakdown right here, but then it would have came up a little bit, then moved down, which would have been kind of scary to see. But yeah, so probably bought some puts on Pfizer, short-term puts, probably a day trade hold. Buy it in the morning, sell it in the afternoon. Let me see right here. But yeah, this is a clear buy the rumor of a booster shot announced, sell. it happened pretty darn fast too. Hey, RMS, I haven't heard of Engine Coin. Not at all. I'll have to look into it, but I'll let you know tomorrow how I feel about it. But I have not read on it at all. I have no idea what it is. See, Diamond Life says the engine keeps on chugging along here. Let me see. Paste. Yeah, over the last few minutes, this has been chugging along here. Oh, I guess I've looked at it for you guys before. Clear breakout, nice buying opportunity. It's still a little far from the trend line here. What is it, down to 8.8%? I mean, it looks fine if it manages to if the day candle manages to close above $2.05, I would consider taking a small position on it. Otherwise, I'd probably look to buy in at a lower price and maybe on the 20 moving average or the 200 or this white trend line right here if it does get down that low over the next few days. But it doesn't look bad. Volume slowed down a little bit here but that's kind of the same with a lot of other coins at the moment. A bearish signal here though, but there was a bearish signal here, so that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, that looks fine for now. It's just kind of moving. If it's able to really pop off here though, that could be a really good sign there. And that line came from here. This resistance level. What did this come from? Not really support there, but that's really the resistance level at the moment. So yeah, give it some time. This doesn't seem bad at all though. Let's see. There we go. But as far as what they do, I really couldn't tell you. But the chart seems like it's just doing fine. Hey, thanks, crypto. Let me see. Well, yeah, why would I not continue to cite? Okay, there we go. Oh, the good old euro to USD bearish. Okay, that's good to know. I see. Hey, Ghost. Yeah, it'd be fun to buy maybe one or two calls. The calls are probably going to be fairly cheap here because it is under $50, and I'd probably look to hold them for just a day, or you could hold it for more than a day if you wanted to here. The only thing is with Pfizer, you're going to be it's kind of you're at the bottom of the barrel type of thing, right? This Pfizer could always have a little bit of a rebound here because the breakdown happened a while ago. But you're catching that last little bit of let me see if I can find the bottom right here. Right, you're catching that little bit of a breakdown here. You're catching in reality you would have wanted to buy it here, and then sell around here or over the next few days if it continues dropping. But if you buy it here, you're probably gonna hold it for maybe the same day, or up to 2 days. That's where I'd see this going right here. 4-hour chart. No real support there, at least in any moving averages. 2-hour chart, a little bit here on $45. That's what I said the day. Hour chart, Nothing really there. 3-hour chart. Nothing really there until $43. So, you know, it's a decent opportunity. If you wanted to buy it on the 3-hour chart, that would have given you a nice opportunity to sell too. Oh, that's pretty nice. But yeah, you get my point. If you want to just paper trade with it, you can paper trade. I'd probably say something like this is better to paper trade. Puts are always a little bit different, but they're really fun to trade nonetheless. I've made some good money over puts over this year, but most of the time, you know, since the market's been booming, most of the money we all have been making is off of calls or things of that nature, right? There we go. Okay. Engine is an NFT and NFT games. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Oh, NFTs. I need to learn more about NFTs. I just haven't had the time to research them, and I've been saying that for a long time, and I still don't have the time to research them. All right, should be good. All right, everybody. I'm gonna head off to bed right now. I need to get to sleep. I took that melatonin. Hopefully, it's starting to kick in right now, actually. And tomorrow's my day off, so I won't see you guys unless there's a major crash or a major dip happening tomorrow. But I will see you guys Monday morning around between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, maybe closer to 9:30 in the morning. And we'll go over some of the option plays I've been talking to you guys about over the last few days. And possibly over anything else. Well, probably AMC and GameStop of those big meme stocks, right? Okay, buddy. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Sorry for all the drama with the spider tonight. Although I'm pretty sure you guys were more entertained than freaked out like I was. But yeah, have a very, very good night, everybody, and I hope to see you guys Monday morning. All right, Monday morning. All right, everybody. Have a very, very good night, and you guys will be transferred over to the other stream right now. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask each other over there. We have a pretty good community over here. Thanks again, everybody.